नमस्ते। हम हमारे नए वीडियो के साथ आज हाजिर हैं। आज हम डोनावूर फेलोशिप पे आए हुए हैं, जो कि तमिलनाडु, साउथ तमिलनाडु में तिरुनेलवेली में है। और यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे कि यहाँ पे बहुत बड़ा एक स्पेस में एमी कार्माइकल, जो कि काफ़ी प्रचलित हुई, उनने यहाँ पे काम किया। यहाँ पे उन्हें चिल्ड्रन स्कूल बनाया। यहाँ पे देवदासी ट्रेडिशंस में से आ रहे थे, उन बच्चों को यहाँ रेस्क्यू करके लाए। और बहुत सारा काम यहाँ पे स्कूल बच्चों के लिए, लड़कियों के लिए, बॉयज़ के लिए, इन सब के लिए यहाँ पे स्कूल चालू किया। एमी कार्माइकल यहाँ 1901 में आई और 1951 में उनकी डेथ यहीं पे हुई। उसके बीच में 50 साल तक उनने यहाँ पे अपनी सेवाएं दी। हम देखते हैं कि क्या क्या उनने यहाँ पे किया, किस तरह से ये जगह डेवलप हुई और आज तक भी ये जगह यहाँ पे सेवा दे रही है। In the far southern reaches of India, amidst coconut palms and red clay roads, one woman lit a flame that would burn for generations. Her name was Amy Carmicheal, and in the village of Dohnavur, she built a sanctuary where love, sacrifice, and faith would change the lives of thousands. Dohnavur is a small village found in southern Tamilnadu. Born in 1867 in the small town of Millisleigh in Ireland, Amy was raised in a devout Christian family. Her early years were marked by a fierce spiritual hunger and a growing compassion for the marginalized. Even as a young girl, Amy stood apart. Amy's journey to India began with missionary service in Japan and Sri Lanka, but India would become her permanent home. In 1895, she arrived in Tamil Nadu, a land foreign yet strangely familiar to her heart. In 1901, Amy encountered Preena, a little girl who had escaped from temple slavery. In that moment, Amy knew her mission was to rescue children trapped in India's hidden underworld of temple exploitation, the Devdasi tradition. What Amy uncovered was shocking. Young girls, often given to temples under religious pretenses, were exploited. Amy chose to intervene despite the dangers of intervening in a traditional practice which exploited young women. Amy Carmicheal immersed herself in her new place. She wore saris and learned the local language Tamil. She rescued children from the Devdasi tradition with great risk. Over time, more came. By 1912, the Dohnavur Fellowship was born. The fellowship became more than a refuge, it became a family. Children called Amy Amma, the Tamil word for mother. She created a home rooted in love, dignity, and faith. Amy believed in whole life transformation, education, faith, discipline, and most of all, unconditional love. Unfortunately, in 1931, a fall confined Amy to bed, but the work did not stop. For nearly 20 years, she wrote prolifically, over 35 books, pouring out her heart. Many of these books are still widely read. Today, the Dohnavur Fellowship continues serving children. Amy's legacy lives in every child who finds sanctuary there. Let's listen to what the director here, Jeremiah, is telling us about Dohnavur.
Dohnavur Fellowship was founded by one Irish missionary called Amy Carmicheal. She was born in Ireland in 1867, and through some Anglican mission initiatives, she was sent as a missionary. But in 1901, a remarkable thing happened. On a summer evening on March 7th, a little girl of nearly 7 years of age, she came running towards Amma, helped by another village lady. So she came for help. Then she came to realize about this Devdasi children. So though it was started in a good intention, the Devdasi system, only through those system, I think the arts and music flourished in the days of kings. But eventually it deteriorated and people started abusing the system like any other system. So along with it, some social reformers were also tackling this kind of social evils. But Amma came here. She was sent by the Church of England for some other purpose.
In 1938, December 26, that is my coming day. That is my donor. Amy Carmicheal brought me Dohnavur Fellowship.
How old were you then?
17 days baby.
And since then you've been living here only?
That's it.
You've never gone
Yes,
out of the
no,
place?
no. After 12 years, I went to Panamkota for studies. First form, second form, third form in Panamkota, one of the diocesan school.
So how much have you
And
studied?
Panamkota 3 years, and then Nazareth school. And that is also diocesan school, mission school. And after then, Dohnavur Fellowship, everybody gave some training. So at that time, I had nice chance to go to Madras, BK Badar Kalvinalaya, teachers training, 2 years course. And after then, I'm working, I have chance to go working Ramanathapuram, one of the missionary school in Ramanathapuram.
Okay.
Ramanathapuram, St. Andrews Girls High School. That is also missionary school.
And how long did you work there?
Only for 1 year. And then after then, my husband's family asked me to marry his son, their son,
Okay.
because their son is very nice, gentle type, and he is also offered to Dohnavur Fellowship. He's always been on Dohnavur Fellowship. His birthday also in Dohnavur Hospital. My husband native place, this place, Dohnavur Fellowship.
Okay.
My husband's birthday, October 20, 1933, in Dohnavur Hospital.
Tell us a little bit about Amy Carmicheal. You remember her?
I know Amy Carmicheal very much. She's very, very gentle type. And always our birthday time, we have chance to go to Amy Carmicheal. Amy Carmicheal's room. And then she kissed me, and some presents, some sweets. That I think we are very, very, very happy, because Amy Carmicheal, look, our own mother. She seems like mother. My thought in my mind that she is our mother, Amy Carmicheal. Only 12 years old.
12 years.
Before, one day we all had chance to go to Amy Carmicheal's room, and then we I saw her face last time. That is my last time. But we are very small children, so very nice face, very bright face, but she can't talk anymore.
Okay. Did you remember anything else
Yes.
about her?
I remember even my birthday time. We have chance to go to Amma's room, and then she kissed me. Everybody, she kissed me and gave some presents, sweets.
Okay.
And some presents. She liked birds very much.
She liked birds very
Birds
much.
very much.
Yeah. Amy Carmicheal's mission required deep sacrifice and enduring physical hardship, which she saw as a chance to die in surrender to God's will. Her unwavering faith sustained her perseverance.
So how I came here was when she started that initial starry cluster band. One of my ancestors was that star, Arlai Tara. Her name is Arlai Tara. Her younger sister also eventually came to Amy Carmicheal's mission, and her sons and her grandsons, they were all a part of the mission for more than nearly 125 years now. Yeah, so that's how. So I am born here. Yeah.
In this campus?
Yeah, in this campus. And my father was also born here. And my grandfather, he was the son of Arlai Tara's sister's son. So I think we have a very long association with Amy Carmicheal even before Dohnavur Fellowship was started. So that's why I am here. 1939, we know the Second World War started. And here some German missionaries were also there. So they were considered as aliens at the time. So the British sent a report that they had to be immediately checked out to some alien camps. But here they were like brothers and sisters in Christ. So it was very, very painful for them. So, but they had to be sent out. There was no other way. That's how the idea of universal peace came to Amma, Amy Carmicheal. Amy Carmicheal is known as Amma. Even in that economic difficulty, the elders at the time, with the Amy Carmichael's initiative, they wanted to erect a tower for signifying world peace. So right in the midst of the Second War in 1942, clock tower was erected here, which is called Samadhana Upparigai. It is Tower of Peace, which is still working in good condition. It works on gravity.
So currently, how many people of you all are there?
Yeah.
Who are, I mean, how many organizations you have here?
Right now, what we have is we have a children home who are under the age of 18. We have nearly 33 children there. And then we have an aftercare home where we have girls up to the age of 23. We have nearly 50 children are there, 50 girls are there. Then in Amy Carmichael's time, everybody was young, but now many of the sisters who grew up as orphans, they dedicated their whole life here. We have many, many retired residents here. So above the age of 65 itself, we have more than 80 sisters here. So God has given us the challenge to take care of them. Recently, we renovated an old boys' dormitory into a very senior citizen friendly space. So sisters are living there. So we are taking care of this elderly women. Then we have a geriatric facility. Then we have a hospital. Then we also have a school where nearly 650 children and staff are staying. The hospital mainly caters to the primary health needs of this group. Nearly 900 living in our campus, including the school, orphanage, aftercare home, elderly home, everything. So the function of the hospital is to give the primary health care. Then we also treat the leprosy patients who are living around here. Some of them we give them free housing and food throughout the year. So, and also we cater to the poor people in the surrounding villages. So these are one of our main units. And to support this, we have farms like dairy farms, vegetable farms, paddy farms. We do totally organic farming. So these are all some activities which we do here.
Beyond rescuing children, Amy had a profound respect for nature and made a lasting impact on local biodiversity. In 1917, she led the Dohnavur Fellowship to acquire the Naraikadu forest near the Western Ghats, insisting it to be left to regenerate naturally. Over decades, this approach transformed a former plantation into a thriving, biodiverse forest, now a rare protected area within the Western Ghats. What are your future plans for this place?
Yeah, right now, our new vision states lives uplifted, enlightened, and empowered. So we are still trying to continue where our strengths are, like taking children, child care. So for example, we were getting very few children, but last year we had 17 children in a single year, which has not happened in the past 30 years. So I think the government is also recognizing our work. We are also changing the way we work, some of the way, because we have to take children from abusive backgrounds. It's much easier to groom orphan children because they don't have any inhibitions, any trauma, anything. But so now we have to get very technical help from a lot of people.
You mean sexually abused children?
Yeah, even from POXO cases, the children are admitted here. So we are also trying to increase the numbers to a certain level. We don't measure the growth by just numbers. So we may extend, go up to maybe 50 or 60 children. That's the best we can do. Then another thing is we realized after much survey, there are a lot of early pregnancies, unwanted pregnancies, and abuse of teenage girls. So for them, we want to use that old Nichaya place. So for a short stay home, we can take care of them and take care of them in the pregnancy. Then if they still want to continue, we can teach them some livelihoods. Then give them counseling. Then we can leave it. So that is also being worked out. And we have much expertise in early childhood education program. But now, since we are not allowed to take children below the age of 5, we have lost the touch. But now we want to reach the children around the villages. So here we found, after a survey, we found that there is much gap, much need in the early childhood education. Because there are so many schools, English medium schools, where parents are sending their children with ties and socks. They think if they spend much in English medium schools, they would get a better returns. It's not like that. Even at the age of 2, 3, they are made to learn 1 to 100. They are made to learn alphabet. They are just killing their creativity. So we have identified a place where we will be starting very soon, starting a early childhood education on an international standard, but which will be affordable to the people around here. So because we think that's very crucial in nation building. Maybe through that profit, we may start a charitable elderly home later. So these are some of our plans now.
Amy Carmicheal once said, "You can give without loving, but you cannot love without giving." She gave everything, and in doing so, revealed a love deeper than fear, stronger than oppression. Her light still shines in Dohnavur, not because she sought greatness, but because she followed the call. Amy also prioritized tree planting and gardening at Dohnavur, inspiring children to love and care for the natural world through walks in the hills, gardening, and education about local ecology. This enduring ethos of spiritual and ecological well being continues in the fellowship's eco farming and conservation work today. हमने आपको डोनावुर फेलोशिप के बारे में बताया, किस तरह से यहाँ बिल्कुल नेचर के साथ जुड़े हुए और आज भी एमी कारमाइकल ने जो काम शुरू किया था उसको आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं और एकदम नेचुरल तरीके से यहाँ पे गाड़ियाँ नहीं आती हैं, यहाँ पे वो लोग साइकिल या चलते हैं और हर काम वो यहीं पे करने की कोशिश करते हैं, चाहे कारपेंट्री हो, चाहे यहाँ पे प्लम्बिंग हो, वेल्डिंग हो, वो सब अपने आप ही वो लोग मैनेज करते हैं। एग्रीकल्चर भी बहुत अच्छी तरह से यहाँ पे वो ऑर्गेनिक तरीके से करते हैं। आपका क्या मानना है? आप डेफिनेटली हमें कमेंट करके बताइएगा। इस तरह के वीडियोस अगर आप पसंद कर रहे हैं तो आप हमें बताइए, हम डेफिनेटली और इस तरह के वीडियोस करेंगे। हमारे वीडियोस को आप सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए। धन्यवाद।